While the rest of the world ignored the signs and continued in their sinful ways, this chapter focuses on a critical turning point. A family stepping into safety based on a lifetime of trust. We'll discover what it reveals about divine timing, the meticulous nature of God's grace, and how to find true refuge in our everyday walk. Let's read these verses together. This is the account of the final command before the flood waters came. 1. The Lord then said to Noah, "Go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation." 2. Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, our male and its mate, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, our male and its mate. 3. And also 7 pairs of every kind of bird, male and female, to keep their various kinds alive throughout the earth. 4. 7 days from now I will send rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and I will wipe from the face of the earth every living creature I have made. 5. And Noah did all that the Lord commanded him. Notice how God calls Noah into the ark, saying, "Go into the ark, you and your whole family." God identifies Noah's righteousness not as flawless perfection, but as a faithful, distinct alignment with him in the midst of a deeply compromised generation. The meticulous counts, 7 pairs of clean animals and birds, and single pairs of unclean animals, prove that God doesn't just execute judgment, He carefully prepares for future restoration. Even before the storm hits, there is an intentional plan to sustain life. Verse 5 drops with a clean, uncomplicated statement. And Noah did all that the Lord commanded him. There is no recording of hesitation, no bargaining for more time, and no arguments, just radical obedience before a single drop of rain had even fallen. These verses reveal a sobering truth. Safety isn't found in following the crowd, but in listening to the Creator. We can spend our lives trying to build our own worldly security nets, yet true refuge only comes when we step into the provisions God has set before us. Genesis chapter 7 challenges us to look closely at our own lives. Are we lingering outside the door of obedience because the sky looks clear today, or are we actively stepping into God's shelter before the storm hits? Are we willing to stand alone in our generation to ensure our household walks in safety? To summarize, Genesis chapter 7 verse 1 to 5 highlights a stark contrast: the absolute certainty of an approaching storm alongside the beautiful, open invitation to divine shelter. It warns us against letting the comfort of the present moment blind us to the urgency of God's timing. Let's close with a prayer. Repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for being a refuge and for providing a way of safety when the storms of life loom. Keep my heart responsive to your voice, and give me the courage to obey you completely, just as Noah did. Help me to lead those I love into your grace, and teach me to trust your blueprint for my life even when I cannot see the rain. Amen. If you enjoyed this study, please like, share, and subscribe.